Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that views the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome and hello. So you guys, this reading will be for our Cancers, and this reading will be for the month of August, okay? So make sure in this video you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. So I feel like the energy here is leveling up, moving forward. And not only is it that, I feel like the divine want to tell you that your patience have paid off. The energy here is so beautiful. It's so bright. With the sun even shining through the window, it's like a sigh of relief that you've come to this point in your life where you're accepting yourself, you're accepting situations, and you're allowing things to come in towards you right now, okay? So let's get into the cards. Okay, so the first card you guys have here is the Eight of Cups, change. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. I don't feel like it's saying you walking away from everything. No. What I do feel like is it's just the moving on up. Like, you know how they say moving on up to the east side? That's what it is. It's like, well, you know, wherever y'all live at. I don't know. East side, west side. The energy here as well is taking back your power. I feel like there was a situation where you had to completely walk away. If that even means that you didn't want to, if it means that you were afraid, okay? You were afraid to walk away because you feel like you maybe wouldn't have had a second chance with whatever you're inquiring about. But because you walked away, it was the moment of releasing and surrendering to what was going on. I feel like when it comes to the Eight of Cups, it's that breakaway that you needed. And maybe because you were so involved in a situation that you didn't quite see that you needed that breakaway. But now that you've been sitting, and not to say that you've been sitting still, because I feel like you've been doing things to move you ahead, especially with your energy, with your spirituality. But I feel like when it comes to the situation, the best thing to say is you're ready. Right? So to clarify the Eight of Cups, we have here the Four of Wands and the Magician. So, walking away and finding your stability. Finding who you are. Believing in yourself again. And I feel like this is also, if you're in union with someone, this is making the foundation even more stable, okay? But knowing that you are a beacon of light, a beam of light, I feel with the Magician, once you stepped away from the situation, or however it happened, either this person walked away from you or you walked away from the situation, it can be work. You found the true you. You found your creative side. You found that everything you needed wasn't investing in someone else's energy to make them feel good, to make them feel whole. And at the end of the day, you're depleted. The Magician speaks to me of this inner knowledge that you have now, that you've sat and you contemplated, like, you know, what's going on in my life? What am I allowing to happen? And some of the things from the past could have come up where you like, I don't want to go back there. I don't want to be in that type of situation again. Okay? So the next cards we have clarifying is Temperance and Justice. Again, that patience. patient that brings you justice out the situation. I feel like when it comes to the situation, it's knowing your worth and not sacrificing yourself to make this situation work. Grant you, it's going to be some compromises going on here. But I feel like in the past, like, you've sacrificed so much to where, again, you're depleted. You didn't have any energy to focus on you, to tend to your own garden, to tend to your own spirituality, even though you were continuously getting signs and signals and flags and everything that the divine tried to do to stop you. To say, hold on, you know, let that person be who they are. Let that person do what they're going to do. You have to accept things on where they're at. And if this is meant to be, or if this is something that's destined for you, it will flourish. It will grow. And now that you see that you're destined to be success, now things can flourish and grow. Now that you kind of like catered to yourself, you've given all to yourself. And I keep hearing the John Legend song, all of me loves all of you. So that's you telling yourself, looking in the mirror saying, you know, I do love me. And I don't want to put that down just because I want to be in a situation that is ultimately good. But at that moment, it was toxic. It's like detoxifying your body here. Detoxifying your mind. Taking the energy you have now. Because I feel like at this moment, you feel stronger than ever. You feel like, can't nothing stop me. And that's a good energy to be in. Especially when it comes to the situation. Because whoever this person is that comes in towards you, or whatever situation it is that's coming in towards you, it's like they've done the same work. Excuse me, you guys. You may hear my nose getting stuffy a little more. But we're going to still get this message out, honey. Okay? Nothing is going to stop us. So we have here the Chariot, which is movement. Things are moving forward. You could feel it energetically. I feel like in your spirit, you just feel this uplifting, like you're ascending. And it's like you couldn't have done it if you didn't step away. Because you could have had too many things going on. You could have been focusing on the wrong things at the wrong time. So with this movement, what comes in? Strength in the Tower. Things are being torn down. But for you, I feel like this tower is not the typical, oh man, another tower. No, it's like you're anxious to see this tower come down because you're anxious to see what comes after the tower. It's like the sun, after the storm, you see the sun. That's what this tower is giving me. Like, okay, I got strength to make it through. I got strength to move forward, regardless if this situation is in my life or not. Even though in the hindsight, you're thinking about it. You're like, okay, yeah. But you know that, again, if it's destined for you, it's going to come to you. You have the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. What coins in this deck? King of Coins, Ace of Coins. That offer that you've been waiting for. Things are moving forward. Things are afoot to you. It could have to do with travel. But I feel like with the Chariot, with saying travel, it's like saying that you traveled back to yourself. You found yourself. It's like your reading is more of a motivational speech here. It's like, you got it, you can do it, It's telling your testimony of what you've been through. But at the same time, it's like, I released that. I'm ready for the new. I'm ready to walk in the door of happiness, true bliss. I'm ready to be valued. That's what this King of Pentacles is here. I feel like that person, if you're dealing with someone that wasn't offering commitment before, they're coming back around to do that. They see the light. Not only is it that the King of Pentacles is someone that's stable, someone that's, I feel like in the past they could have overindulged in working too much for like material wealth, and it kind of made a rift between what was going on in this situation. I feel like when it comes to the King of Pentacles, this person is balanced now. They don't know every little, sentence and script to the book, because they're going to learn that along the way, but they're more balanced when it comes to bringing things in towards you, which is that offer. And not only is the offer from them, but it's the offer from the divine, that this was divinely guided towards you. The Ace of Coins is of receiving abundance, receiving wealth. This mental clarity is part of it. I feel like going into the next card, which is the Seven of Wands, the endurance that you are showing the divine, it's like, okay, I'm ready. It's kind of like, okay, once you come from one war, you take everything you've learned from that war and bring it on towards your journey. It's like you're more wiser. You see things clearly. And not only is it that we go into the Ace of Wands action, this new beginning, you have the Knight of Coins. Again, it's coming in towards you because not only is it coming in towards you, I feel like this is you too, bringing that pinnacle, bringing your knowledge and what you know and what you have to this new beginning. Yes, this Knight is looking at that coin, and that's why the Knight is like, this is all I got. If you were in separation, it's like this Knight is realizing, like, I did all this work for just this. Is that enough? But it is, because together you guys make things great. If this is a job situation, this is you signing things on a dotted line. Not necessarily a job either. I mean, it could be anything, but you're going to be signing on a dotted line. So definitely make sure you read all contracts. But I feel like with the Knight of Coins, I keep trying to say Pentacles, you guys. It's the same thing, though. With the Knight of Coins being here, it's looking at what you have and appreciating it. Not taking things for granted. Again, you have the Chariot. Moving forward. If you were going through financial burdens, that's the thing of the past. But you also have to be wise on what you're receiving and how you spend that, how you save that. Practice longevity. When I say practice longevity, I mean as far as look at the future. It's not to say that you won't be receiving more, because you will, but think about the long haul of what you're receiving and how you can use that to further you in either your career or what you just want to go into. Again, you had the Four of Wands, so stability. It could be a home, it could be moving. It could be trying to help me get this stuffy nose away. I don't know. One of y'all probably could do that. But you have the Knight of Swords, ambition. Okay? Someone is ready to come in and speak the truth. Someone is coming in fast. Because, again, even with this card, this person has been swimming around sharks. And you could have told this person that intuitively. You already knew, what they were going through. And either they haven't spoken that to you. It's kind of like you don't know all the details. But whatever is going on with this situation, this person wants to come in and communicate. You want to communicate to them. You want to get over the Three of Swords, this heartbreak with this situation. And the reason why, like, certain things you perceive them as being, oh, it's kind of like the victim mentality. Like, oh, why is this always happening to me? Here we go, the Nine of Coins. The reason why you perceive things as being so bad, or, oh, it's like the past, you're doing something like my ex, it's because you didn't know your strength. You didn't know exactly your worth. Sometimes you sit there and you allow things to happen because you love this person, and not realizing that together you guys are great. But, you know, really looking at the whole situation, it was like, what am I selling myself for? I'm really selling myself short. This is, again, talking about stability, talking about being one with yourself here. And not only is it that, this King of Swords, because you stepped away, because you allowed them to grow, they are in the same energy as you, wanting to heal, in the process of healing old heartbreak, knowing that you're different from what they used to. You are a goddess. Male or female, okay? And I feel like this person sees you as someone, like, if you have a business, you've done it on your own. Like, Miss and Mr. Independent, that's how they see you. Like, you could take one small pinnacle and just make that thing flourish, honey. I feel like when it comes to this situation, this person, again, it's not just building with you as a home and all that. No, this person want to do more. Either have a business with you. You could have talked about this before. You have the Ten of Cups. That says everything in itself. You've made the change. They've made the change. Things are going to come in and be different. Now, for some of you, if you look at the situation and you see this person hasn't changed and all that, then that's not who this King of Swords is. It's someone else. But for the Ten of Cups, this is that wish fulfillment. Again, it goes back into that emotional fulfillment. Not feeling like you're carrying the whole load. It's equal balance. Because if you pay attention to this card, 5 cups on one side, 5 cups on the other side. Equal balance, honey. To the top. To soaring. To taking your life to a whole nother level that you can't even imagine what that's supposed to be like. It's like you have an idea, but it's beyond. It's light years beyond what you're thinking. You have the Four of Pentacles. Okay? So, this is that security that I was talking about. This is that, I feel like it's part of holding on to the past a little bit. Even though you could say, I'm over it, I'm done with the past, it's still, you're going back into those bank of memories of the things that happened to be like, okay, I hope this person don't come back in like that. Like, I hope they've changed because I've changed, you know? The Judgment is here for a second chance. The Judgment is here to look at the energy you put off on your counterpart is a mirror of you. To say, stop holding grudges. Release that. I feel like when it comes to this situation, the best way that you're going to be able to release it is your next card, the Eight of Wands. Communication. Action. And I feel like if it was something that was unspoken here, that's going to come out. It's kind of like you being reborn, you being rebirthed. You have the Emperor. Again, a strong foundation to build on. Again, with this Emperor, it could be, I feel like it was just like Libra reading, where you got to allow someone else to lead. Just because you have intuition doesn't mean that you know everything. That might strike some people. I apologize, but that's the truth. It's like even though this Emperor, you know about this box down here, but you don't know what they've been building while you've been apart. And that's what you have to accept. That this person can do it without you, but they want you in their life. Same vice versa for you. And this person is understanding that. It's kind of, to me, like the ego is dropped. The ego is gone from this situation. Because you both could have been doing things to hurt each other. Or I do feel like it's part of, they were doing things behind the scenes that you didn't know about. And it was ultimately to bring you to the situation now. Yeah. See, after that communication, you have the Ten of Swords, which is ending of that mental block that, you know, one moment you feel good about the situation, and the next moment you bring back those old memories that stirs up and makes you trigger things. But you needed that because why? You have the angel of the ocean. You needed to heal. You needed to have this infinite balance. Okay? And what happens after the ending? The Fool card, this new beginning, taking a leap of faith, diving straight into your emotions, into this situation, okay? You do have the Knight of Cups here. What comes with the Knight of Cups? The Six of Cups. So someone from your past will be coming back. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like someone from the way past. No, it could be a few months. It could be 6 months. It could, you know, it could be 1 month. However it was when you guys separated, they're coming back if that's the person you decide to have back in your life. But this is a connection that's divinely guided. That you had to separate to balance out your own divine masculine and feminine within yourself. The Knight of Cups is someone who's been dreaming, been having these visualizations of this new beginning with you. Why? Nine of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. You get them giddy inside. You get them happy. You make them feel like a child again. It's like you nurture them to the point of they feel like they have the world. Okay? So let's go into the bottom of you guys' deck. The first card out, you have the Queen of Cups. Counterparts here. We have the Knight and the King. Now we have the Queen. Okay? So again, you're balancing out your emotions. You see that water? That water is very balanced. I don't know if you guys can see that because the sun. Your emotions is balanced. You're not over giving. You're not overindulging in your emotions. You're looking at things from a good standpoint. Like, okay, if this is for me, it's for me. I could get emotionally involved, but not too emotionally involved. To the point where you go back into that cycle of overdoing it. Or depleting all your energy. With the Queen of Cups, I do feel like maybe you need to get back in touch with water. Like, you can take a shower, take a bath, go to the beach. Something about water here. Drink more water, okay? You can get in the pool. Something about the water is what helps cleanse you. You have the Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment. Look at the water. The cup is pouring over into the water, which that's what this is all about. Balancing things out, and the cup is pouring over because it's equally balanced on all sides. It's not this little side is drying up. That little side is the only side that's pouring. No, the cup is not tilted at all. It's straight, it's firm, and it's equally poured out because this is your new beginning. This is your wish fulfillment. This is your hope. This is your dream. At the bottom of the deck, one more card, you have the Three of Coins. You have the Five of Wands coming through that conflict and allowing yourself to experience, you know, what's been going on, but also understanding that it had to happen for a reason. Let's get an oracle for you guys. And I hope you all are enjoying the video. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. You have, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. And I'm going to pull this last one, okay? Energy flows where my intention goes. So, you guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, make sure you go ahead and turn those bell notifications on for me. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.